Hi, good evening, everyone. Today we are going to learn about geography, and we will start from the NCRT book. And today we will learn from the class 6 NCRT, and the first chapter which I believe to teach you is the chapter of uh, the earth, uh, which is our habitat. So, first of all, I would like to give a brief introduction uh, I- about the lesson which we are going to learn. And what we learn in this chapter is that what is Earth, what is solar system, what is Milky Way galaxies, and what is universe. So, let us begin our first lesson of geography, that is the earth, our habitat. So first of all, uh, we will know कि after the sunset, uh, we see the sky is full of shiny objects which are of various length. Mostly they are tiny objects. Some of them actually twinkles and some of them do not twinkle. So the things which we see as twinkling is called the stars, and the things which we do not see twinkling is something we know as uh, um, we know as uh, other celestial body which are not stars. ठीक है, just like moon. So in moon, we know there are two types of moon: full moon and the new moon. So next, have you ever wondered why we see the shiny objects only at the night? The reason is simple. Just like the sun, which is so bright in the daytime that we do not able to see the all those tiny objects in the daytime. However, at the night, as sun is not obstructing those shiny objects, so we are able to see. So we will learn some definition related to the uh, related to this chapter one by one. And in this regard, the first definition which we should know is what is a celestial body. What is a celestial body? Sorry. So any kind of objects like uh, sun, moon, or any shiny objects in the universe is what we call as the celestial body. Okay. So second definition obviously is what is star. So star is also a type of celestial bodies. Celestial bodies, which is usually made up of gases, and it has its own light and heat. So actually what we see in the sky is very small stars, but in reality these stars are very big, as very big. But why this appear as small? The reason is very simple. They are very far away from us, very far away from us. So they appear very small. we can understand this with an example of aeroplane, which appears very tiny when we saw them flying in the sky from the earth surface. So the star also appear very small when we see from the earth surface because they are very far from us. The third definition is what is constellation. Constellation is actually a pattern which is formed by the stars, formed by group of stars. So we all know uh, its example like Ursa Major or Big Bear, or the famous one which we all heard in our childhood. It's like Saptarishi, and or the Ursa Minor. ठीक है. So the importance of Saptarishi or Ursa Minor, it helps in knowing the direction and how it can help. So let us understand this with the help of an example. What is that? Suppose Saptarishi is the group of 7 stars which are arranged in like this. Okay, like this. If we are looking from here, the star which comes, which forms an imaginary parallel line, is the north star, or it is called also called as the pole star. It is called as the north star because its position is fixed in the sky, and it is always in the north direction. So by knowing the Saptarishi and drawing an imaginary line, we can know the direction. So fourth definition which we are learning is what is planet. Planet is basically derived from a Greek word which is known as the planeti. Planeti means wanderer. So these planets are actually the celestial bodies which do not have their own heat and light. So how they appear as shining object? So what they do, they lit up with the help of light of the help of light of stars. However, they appear as shiny objects, but they do not twinkle. Appear as shiny object, but they do not twinkle. So in this way, our earth is also a kind of star. Sorry, it's a planet. our earth is also a our earth is also a planet. So the question arises, if earth is a planet, it doesn't have it should not have its it doesn't have its own heat and light. So how we get heat and light? We get heat and light. It is the sun, which is a star, which is source of light to earth. Now we will learn the next definitions, and the next definition is a definition of satellite. So we can learn what is satellite. So basically satellite also do not have its own heat and light, and it is a companion of planet and revolve around a planet. So do not have on heat and light, and and a revolve around the planet. So we have learned five definitions. Starting from, let us revise what we have learned in the definition so that we can better recall it. After that we will go ahead with the chapter. The first definition which we learned is the definition of celestial body. So we now know what is the celestial bodies. Any shining objects in the sky along with the sun and moon forms the celestial body. Next definition which we have learned is the definition of the star. So we all know the star is the celestial body which has its own heat and light, and it is made up of gases. So they might appear as very small, but they are very big in reality. It appears small because it is very far away from us. The third definition which we have learned is the definition of constellation. So we all know what is constellation. Constellation is basically the pattern formed by the group of stars. So fourth definition which we have learned is the definition of the planet. So we all know the planet is a type of celestial body which do not have its own heat and light, and it appear as a shining object because it lit up with the help of another star. For example, our Earth is also a planet, and it appears as shining from other planet or other celestial bodies because it lit up from the star which is the sun. The fifth definition is the definition of a satellite. Satellite also do not have its own heat and light, and it revolve around a planet. So next what we learn what is the solar system. So let us look what is solar system. So solar system is made up of sun, eight planet, its satellite, and other celestial bodies like asteroid and meteoroid. Asteroid and, and meteoroid. So we will learn each of these one by one. So first come the most important, which is the sun of the solar system. It is the head or the center of the solar system. It is sun is made up of extremely hot gases, and it has pulling force which help in binding the solar system together. It is the ultimate source of heat and energy. Heat and energy in the solar system. And what is its distance? It is approximately 115 million kilometers away from the surface of the earth. Although it is the nearest, but extreme heat is not felt. So what the second thing which we learn in the solar system is the planet. So what are the planets? Planets are actually Already we have learned the definition. It doesn't have its own heat and light. So total number of planet in our solar system is 8 in number. In order of closeness, in order of closeness uh, to the center or to the earth, sorry, to the sun, uh, it is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Okay, so it is also can be known with the help of a mnemonic. My very efficient mother had just served us nuts. Okay, so we can learn each of the planet one by one, and the first planet is the our uh, Mercury. So Mercury, as we can know, is the nearest to the sun, and uh, it takes around 88 days to revolve around its orbit. Second is the Venus. Venus is same in shape and size, and it is also known as the Earth twins. And third is the Earth, which is unique planet in terms that it has the presence of air, water, so it supports life. It is fifth in the size, and it is third in the position to the sun, and its shape is known as the geoid shape, which is flat at the pole. Also known as It is also known as the blue planet because two-thirds of the surface of Earth is covered with the ocean water. So, how much time it takes from the sun to reach the Earth? It like 8 minute time. So Earth is also its own satellite, which is known as the moon, and the diameter of the moon is one fourth of the Earth's diameter, and it appears big as it is near to the Earth, which is 8 lakh 3 lakh 84,400 kilometer away. It has no life because of no air and water availability as of now. And apart from this, we can see some uh, asteroid and meteoroid in the solar system. Asteroid, as basically these are the tiny celestial body uh, which moves usually found between the orbit and Mars and Jupiter, considered part of the planet, which exploded many years back. Thank you so much for listening to today's lecture. This is all